Times Square. Well, the original idea for Times Square was a flash mob. And it kind of played off a little bit, but I wanted to, since we are in a social diverse community, I wanted to make it like a multicultural type of show. The idea of Times Square came out since we are in New York. Let's just start the show where we are and give it something from us. Egypt. Well, I'm very fascinated with Cleopatra. To me, Cleopatra is one of the biggest icons in history. And I guess we just trying to give girls power, you know, so we make it happen. So, and from Egypt, since we have a lot to display and amazing things to display from Egypt, I believe this was the perfect time. So the original idea for Africa was to take the Lion King Broadway show and to make our own version of it. We mix it a little bit with the movie. It's a movie that any kids can relate to, even parents that speak Spanish and does not speak the language. If you talk to them about Lion King, they're gonna know what you're talking about. So we wanted to, you know, to showcase a little bit of our idea of Lion King and Broadway. If the kids cannot go to Broadway, let's bring Broadway here. I have always been so fascinated with Central America and the Mayan Empire, the Incas, tribes, forest. I guess that's one of my passions, and I wanted to showcase something like that. And you know, we have a lot of South American kids here, and I wanted to give a little bit of Mexico, a little bit of Honduras, and a little bit of Peru, you know, just to bring it here. And that's when I got the idea from. And I would love to mention that the music that I use from the Mayan Empire showcase is direct and strict from South America, so we're working with something from there. Well, I moved here in 2008. In 2009, I was exposed to the Indian culture by accident. I was supposed to go to I remember it was a tasting thing. I don't remember exactly, but I ended up going to a volleyball show instead because I got lost. And since then, I fell in love with it. And every little thing that I do from India is an original idea, but it has a lot of influence of many Indian shows, Indian movies, and things like that. So, and that the music is original from India as well. My prop people, the people who help me with the girls, my bosses, the people who work head to head with me all the time. Tiffany, who worked on the video and did an amazing job. Also, I would love to mention the fact that most of the research that we did for this video, it was her. She was the one who actually went the extra mile to work on that. She was the one who had the kids doing the learning about different things as well to work on the video. She took Gregory to Times Square to do the video shooting over there as well. So I would love to say thank you to her. I would love to thank Darren. I've known Darren like for a minute now, and I appreciate that he believes in me, and that I'm gonna have to say. I would love to thank the parents, Ashley, mom, me and Imani's mom, and the sister. I would love to thank Miss Yarita, Miss Glenda. Thank you for the craziness, like, and putting up with my craziness, because I know. I would love to mention the people who came that does not work here and help us. My friend Karina, my friend Jose, my friend Omar, my friend Damaris, Dewey, But most and foremost, I would love to thank Coco Production for teaching me everything I know. And without him, I wouldn't be able to be here in front of you guys and doing all this that I'm doing now. Kindergarten staff, Miss Betty, Miss Cherise, Miss Jenny, Mr. Jaron. First grader staff, Miss Lopez, Miss Nicole, Miss Angelica, and Miss Joy. Second grade staff, Miss Rios, Mr. Tim, Miss Quina, and Mr. Rasha. Miss Sasha, Mr. Rodney, and Miss Jenny. Fourth grade staff, Mr. Steve, Miss Keisha, Miss Gonzalez, and Miss Kiki. And fifth grade staff, Mr. Kevin, Mr. Oliver, and Miss Iris. Yes, and also the people from the teachers from the school, Mr. Mantilla, Miss Corella, and Miss Denise. And also people from outside, because I heard Miss Gonzalez, Miss Lopez's sister, she donated. And thank you very much. We really appreciate every little thing you guys did for this to happen. I would love to thank those who helped for the backdrop, props, and every little thing on stage that make us transport to these amazing places: India, Egypt, the Mayan Empire, Times Square. And Miss Yorkie, Mr. Saul, Miss Gonzalez, Mr. Joshua, Carlos, that's Tiffany's dad, Miss Yorkie's dad, Mr. Oscar, thank you very much for lending us the sewing machine. Keisha's sister and friends, Miss Rio's niece, that she came in and helped too. Miss L'Oreal, that also came and helped us. Miss Sandra, that came and helped us with video as well. Miss Stacy, thank you.